Hey everyone, I'd like to do an update for you all on Chainlink. So yeah, before I get started, this isn't financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. This market's extremely risky. You're responsible for your own trades, managing your own risk, doing your own research, and this is just my opinion on the market. If you have any questions or any comments, you can throw them here on the YouTube chat, or you can go into our Discord. And if you don't have an invite to our Discord, just throw in a comment here on the YouTube chat, and I will get you an invite. Um, and of course, if you like these videos, like, subscribe, share. It doesn't take you any effort, and it will allow you to get updates when I'm doing videos on assets that you like. Okay, now that we got the 38 seconds of legal disclaimers and jargon out of the way, um, yeah, I want to take a real quick look at this wedge that keeps evolving, and I'm not a huge fan of constantly changing wedges from one moment to another. A couple days ago we had our wedge, which started down here, and then we had it going up to here. Then we had another one where it was starting about right here, and then we were like, okay, well, this is going to be it. This is going to be it. All right. And then, we have a new one here, and then another one potentially that could be forming here. And it's like, at some point, you have to say to yourself, what am I doing? Why am I just continually trying to make myself and trying to make my bias match with what's on the charts? So, my opinion here, along with most other assets, is, if Bitcoin does happen to go down to $8,600, $8,700, $8,800, these, especially the tether pairs, they're likely going to go with it. So what does that mean for Chainlink? Okay, well, let me tell you. I'm going to add one more line onto this. I'm going to throw in the 236. Okay, so our 236 is close to our support, and you can see, let's see, what was this yesterday? Yesterday, we bounced off of this support, and if I move this out of the way, we can see exactly what that support level is. It's $2.60. So we talked about $2.60 a couple days ago. We bounced off of that level, but now we're rolling over and we're going to head towards it again. And as I mention in as many videos as I do when I talk about support and resistance, we're going to break that support eventually. And then of course you have to go for the next logical point of support. And again, this is also something I have been talking about for a long time. We've got this zone right here, which again is about $2.50. Okay, and then our next zone is going to be right here. That's at about $2.25. Do I expect there to be support here at $2.40? Yeah, I would expect there to be a bounce there based off of this candle wick down here and some of these highs. So I would expect the 382 to have a decent amount of support. We got our high up here, right? Again, we'll use our measurement tool. I just did something very similar on Bitcoin, right? So from here, we have an A, B, C on our way down, and then we have an A, B, C on our way up, and then we are likely going to be moving back down. And so where are our highly probable targets? The 618, which is right back down here, $2.50. If we break 250, then we're going to come back down here to $2.32 approximately, which is right in between these two zones that I was discussing. It's also in confluence with this consolidation zone over here. I would imagine if I threw the volume profile on here that we would likely have some confluence there at $2.30. So let's just take a real quick look. Volume profile. Yes, right here. So we have a somewhat high volume node here, $2.36. But we have a big gap right in between our 618 and the 100, right? So right here, tapering off right below $2.50. Basically, volume goes to very little, right? Comparatively speaking. And then here at $2.36, volume had picked back up and is likely because of this consolidation zone right over here. So As far as these targets go, it does appear that they match up. So now the question is, when am I wrong? Because you have to know when you're wrong. Right now, I'm saying Chainlink probably going to go back down here to 240 to 250. That's just my guesstimation. The first point where I would say that I am wrong is if Chainlink can take out this high at $2.73. This zone right here. So let me clean this out. We've got our zones here. This matches up pretty good. All right. So if we bounce up and we stay above $2.60, so if we stay above 260, and then if we take out 273, then I think we do continue moving upward. But for right now, unfortunately, my short-term bias is it's likely to break down, just a little bit. And I do have to be cautious with this because, again, there is the chance that I'm wrong. But even if I were to sell a position here at 263 and buy back in at 273, well, there's an opportunity cost there, but it's part of risk management strategies. If I exit the position because the market looks like crap, well, I am preserving capital. So if I had $100 and I sold here at 263 and I have $100, it goes up to 273. Well, I still have $100. Whereas if I bought here at 263 and it does go down to 240, well, I don't have $100 anymore. And I'm roughly guesstimating I probably have like $94, right? So you would lose a certain percentage. And I guess we can do this pretty easy. If you go back down here to 240, you're down 8.62%. So now you have $91.38. So, so there is a good risk management strategy to take here. Now that this candle looks pretty bad, we still have an hour and 20 minutes. This is on a 3-hour candle. To sell here in order to buy back down here, even if you put an initial buy here at 250 and then a secondary buy down here at 240, well, you are now accumulating rather than reducing your capital. So, it's not for everyone, but I do highly suggest managing your risk appropriately. And there's no problem, there's no harm in selling up here when it could come down here. And then again, if it closes above 273, and I'm talking 3-hour candles or 4-hour candles closing above 273, well, then I would be interested in re-entering that position because the likelihood of it moving up at that point is much greater. But right now, the probability is telling us we're at the bottom of the 3-hour Bollinger Band. If I go to a 4-hour, we're extending beyond the 4-hour Bollinger Band. If I go to a daily, let's take a look at the daily here for a moment, which the daily does look good, just for the record. The daily does look halfway decent. But yeah, so the bottom of the Bollinger Band on the daily sitting right down here at $2.50. Let me just make sure that I measure that appropriately. The lower 251. 251 is the lower on the daily Bollinger Band. So will we go down there? That remains to be seen. I think the probability is that we will go down to about $2.50. So we'll have to let time play out and see where the market takes us. So that's what I've got on Chainlink. Again, if you have any questions, I'm in the Discord. Be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. If you have any comments or anything, you can throw them here on the YouTube chat or hop into our Discord. If you don't have an invite, just throw in a comment and I will get you an invite. It doesn't cost you a thing. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Otherwise, I will catch you all on the Discord. Peace out.